Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. I hope you had a good week. I have a lot to do today. I'm sorry, my watch is going crazy. Oh, the video just posted about Valentines. Did y'all enjoy that? That was so fun, decorating. Anyway, today's not as fun as that, but it's still getting a lot done and motivational, so I hope it helps you motivate you guys or just give you something to entertain you. I have ordered groceries, and they are coming at 10 o'clock. I don't usually order them that early. I don't know why I did. But I need to clean out the refrigerator and wash it. And then I thought, well, while I'm doing that, I might as well do the pantry, because I don't think I've emptied the pantry and cleaned it out in probably a year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been a year. And I'm sure there's stuff in there that I don't even know this is in there, because it's super deep. So we're going to tackle that today too. Then the weather is cold out there right now. It's freezing. But it's going to be summer today because we're going up to 60. Well, I consider that summer. And I'm going to do the flowers outside and put the flag out there for Valentine's Day. And what else? I had some other things planned. I just don't know that I'll get there. Also, Bridgerton Series 4 just came out, so I'm hoping if I can get all my chores done, I can sit down with a nice cup of tea this afternoon and watch an episode. So, do you guys watch that? Yep, season 4 is out. There's only 4 episodes, and they're about an hour long each, so I figure I'll break it up for a while. Anyway, let me get you turned around, and we'll start with the fridge. Okay. In the kitchen, I cleaned off the counter so I could put all the food out of the fridge in the pantry up here. But I got a new tea kettle. Well, it's not a tea kettle. It's a water pitcher. It's a jug kettle. But look at the colors. I'm so excited. I was given these for Christmas. It has English breakfast, Earl Grey, and many other fun flavors. And I wanted to try them. Also, I make sweet tea for Big Daddy and keep it in the fridge for him. So I thought this kettle was quite appropriate and great for my afternoon tea with Bridgerton later. Hopefully, I'll get all this done. Make sure there's nothing else in there. And there she is. Isn't she pretty? There we go. And this is like a whole collection, so I hope I don't get started on that. Go through phases, or at least I do. Okay, put my tea here, my teapot here. Plug it in later. Alright. The first thing I'm going to do is just get everything out of the fridge and put it on the counter and clean inside the refrigerator, and then I'll go through the food, throw away what I don't want, and put back what I need to keep. But I'm going to put this in fast forward and give you some lovely music to listen to and enjoy. Not too bad this time. Let's see, I didn't leave anything back there this time either. Bottom shelf could use some help here. Looks like something leaked. But the others aren't bad. Alright, let's get to cleaning. fridge and the freezer's down. I didn't clean the freezer. It's not really dirty. And I just emptied the odds and ends that were in there. And let's have a look. Okay, so here's the freezer. I got plenty of room. And I think I bought some extra meats. And I was jotting down the things I was throwing away so I could make sure I replace them. There just wasn't enough in there to keep. Okay, we got plenty of room now to get our food put away. This right here is a pie I made last night that we didn't eat. We ended up eating out, but that's a chicken pot pie. Alright, everything's nice and clean and organized. I have another jar like this, and that's what I make Big Daddy's tea in, so when I boil the water this afternoon, I'll make him some more tea. Now, let's tackle this pantry. Now, I did charge up all my lights. I have this light. Well, it's up here now. It's fantastic. It's magnetic and it comes with a remote, so you can change the temperature. I use the bright one. You can dim it in all three temperatures. You can also do a motion sensor so that if you just want it to come on when you're moving around, which I don't. I use it right here above my counter where I cook for when I'm filming. And then today I put some magnets right here, and I'm going to move it over here. That way it lights up this area because it's rather dark right here. And then I put lights inside the cabinets that are motion censored. So we should be able to see what we're doing, but you can see I put my whole, I can't even reach the back. It's so deep. And I mean, I kind of know what's in there, but it's, like I said, it's been a year. It's time to get it all out. I don't have any lights down here. When we get to the bottom part, I'll just move them. But, oh no, I have them plugged in. I have one plugged in here, and it looks like it's charged. And I have 3 plugged in over here. They're all charged, so we'll be all right. All right, let me put this other one over here. It just has the 2 little magnet dots on the back, and you just line them up. There we go. See how it lights up that area so much better. All right, I'm gonna put it in fast forward, you guys. Alright, we'll start at the bottom because that's where my lights are. So this is after, see how everything fits in that one basket, contains it. Bisquick's the only thing I couldn't fit in the cupboards by the door. And all my bags are on this side. I have some up in that thing which I can just pull out. And this is all the gallon. And then I have containers in there and bread pans in there. Next shelf. These were all on top of each other, but I've separated them into sauces and Cairo. All this is vinegar, and all this is like plastic bottles, barbecue sauce, ketchup, dressings. I have tons of dressings. In the back I have some jars, but I can just pull this out and grab that basket. I can pull these out and I set them on the trash can, which is right here outside the pantry. Syrups, macaroni, all sorts of pasta. That's all sorts of nuts and topping stuff. My cheese grater. Alright, let's move the lights up. I gotta get the other ones that I charged and put them in here, but okay. So in here we have all the cans. I can just pull these out if I need to get to that bottom one, which is much better than the Lazy Susan I had before, because this holds more, and the Lazy Susan was hard to take in and out. These, you know, really easy. All my salts are back there and here. My flour, and that's all my sort of bouillon things like ranch seasoning, cornstarch, things I cook with. And then I have some instant mash in the back. And then at the top we have the Tupperware containers. They're collapsible, they're great. My crackers that I cook with. Big Daddy's Ritz crackers are back there, and some scalloped potatoes. Up top I have some extra rice. In the center I have saltines. All the way at the right in the back is powdered milk. Here's my bread boxes. Behind that is little orange juices and pineapple juices. You know, you need them for recipes a lot, but I hate buying the great big bottle and throwing them away. In the center, in the back, is panko breadcrumbs, pork. I don't know what it's, pork Q I think is the name of it, but it's sort of breadcrumbs made out of pork rinds. Very good if you're on a diet. And croutons. Those are not so good when you're on a diet. And then I have, you know, the oil. I have white rice and brown rice here. So yeah, I am super happy. I know where everything is at now. I was fine up here at the top, but this was a disaster. And it was, I had, I think 4 of these size containers before. I think that's right. But this one's better because these bottles, I couldn't get them too wide in there. So this, you know, they're not on top of each other anymore. And I love, love, love this basket of papers and stuff. This one's too long. This is the real wide foil, so it wouldn't fit in the basket. So I just stuck it on the side. And then over here, I put a lot of the baking goods because all of these were in the front, so I had to take them out individually to get to the stuff in the back, and that's why I didn't. That's why those things were in there from 2024. So I have these tall containers. I have this basket with some odds and ends. I have Big Daddy's tea bags. His sugar's right here. More tea bags. I gotta finish these up before I open that one. We have grits up there, grits down there. My granola's in here, my iced coffee, which I'm having right now. So, all organized. bit of Bridgerton. Was ready. Alright, we'll let that seep for a while. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me. Got the flowers done and the flags up. Now I'm just taking some stuff back to the shed, like boxes and a couple of the plastic bins that I got out of there that didn't work, and a shelf or two. Bridgerton, it was good. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope this video gave you a little motivation, a little calm, or even just something cozy to enjoy. If you did, I'd love it if you'd give the video a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss future videos. I'll see you next time. Take care.